The VGIW channel has been running for 5 years now, and the training centre has been working tirelessly to make sure that wrestlers old and new perform at their best for your viewing pleasure. To celebrate 5 years, we're doing something a little bit different as we replicate the days of old as we do the matches from the first episode of the training centre. We take you to those matches, performed for you here tonight. Here we go with the first match of this one. We've got Cliff Cruz, we got Terry Durr, and we have Mark. Mark, one of the trainers of the training centre. Now, the reason this match happened was, of course, all the matches in the training centre are picked from a litany of matches that happen in the training centre. The best of the best, well, maybe not the best of the best, but the best ones that we feel are picked for these matchups. Now, the reason that you pick Mark is, while Mark may not be a wrestler, his martial art abilities means that he is probably one of the greatest technicians out of the trainers. He's someone who can tie you into knots if you're not at the best of your ability. So for people like Cliff Cruz and Terry Durr, wrestlers who want to be the greatest athletes, who can do all kinds of different abilities, someone like Mark is a great matchup. Because if you lack in front of Mark, if you fall behind in front of Mark, Mark will absolutely tap you out in an instant. You know, Mark may be small, but that's the thing. Mark, because he is so small, has learnt to become one of the greatest fighters in the business. Oh! Now Cliff Cruz right now dealing with Terry Durr. Terry Durr going to be making a grand return to VGIW soon. Man, that is a good beat down. Now taking Terry Durr. Oh, wait a minute. Terry Durr there with the elbows to the midsection. Oh, Cliff is struggling right now. Whoa, what a kick. The repeated kick to the head there, knocking Cliff Cruz over. Mark there with the Irish whip over the ropes. And now grabbing a hold of Cliff Cruz. Good work there. Oh, now look at this. Legs wrapped around the head to keep Cliff Cruz in place with a nice elbow drop to the head. And now Mark going for the arm here. Might be going for a Muta lock here. Look at that. There it is. Grabbing both the arm and the leg. Terry just got to break that up quickly. This is what I mean. Mark, if you fall behind, Mark will absolutely punish you for it. Mark may not be nearly as strong as the likes of Terry Durr and Cliff Cruz, but he is one of the best when it comes to technical ability. And that's why he's able to keep up with these two. And why he was picked as a trainer. That's the thing. The trainers are all picked for various different means to help to benefit the wrestlers. You know, you go to all the different wrestlers at some point or another. You end up fighting Mark, you end up fighting Boris, you end up fighting Venom, you end up fighting Dennis Finch. Like, the point is, like, you fight all these different wrestlers because you need to be the best you can be in the ring. And right now, oh, nice work there. This is a great test of your technical ability. Now, Terry Durr, I have to mention, has definitely improved quite by leaps and bounds since the beginning. I remember back in the day, he was signing up for VGIW. Him and Kane Randleman were signing up to be a tag team. Kane Randleman was taken out, and Terry Durr was stuck in an awkward situation. Kane Randleman eventually returned, but for a while, it looked like Terry Durr was going to be picked off because he had to sink or swim now as a singles competitor. Now, thankfully for Terry Durr, he proved his worth. Now not only a great tag wrestler, but an amazing singles competitor as well. Oh, Mark was telling him to bring it on, and Terry Durr absolutely bringing it to Mark. Terry Durr has faced adversity and has absolutely risen to the occasion. Very different to how he was in the past. Look at this. A moonsault. Springboard moonsault there. Mark now back on his feet. Oh, locking horns with Cliff Cruz. Mark driving down Cliff, going for the pin. One. Oh, kick out at one from Cliff. Not going out that easily. Terry Durr and Mark locking horns again. Oh. Back of the head there with that axe kick. And now Cliff Cruz with the Irish whip into the corner. Cliff Cruz, one of the people who'd been with VGIW since the beginning, since episode 1, 5 years ago now. That is, whoa! That is incredible. Oh, man. You know, some wrestlers have not made that 5-year trajectory. You think of the likes of Jesse Valance, Felipe, Shane, all the different wrestlers that aren't with us right now. Maybe some of them will come back. I've heard the wrestlers like Walter Abbott and Pierre are within talks of returning to VGIW. But some wrestlers just don't cut the mustard. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why we have the training center. Sometimes you might not cut the mustard in the beginning, but you might be able to make it. But right now, Mark looking to close this match off. Terry does hanging on surprisingly long. This is the longest I've... Whoa! Mark actually let go of it. Normally that's an instant tap out. Terry Durr, for the first time I feel, the only wrestler that's ever endured that submission hold. That shows you why the training center is here. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure Mark made Terry Durr tap out to that same finisher hold. Normally, it's a very quick tap out. But here, we see that the growth that Terry Durr's had in the training center. This is why we have it. So many wrestlers come and go through the system in VGIW and GHK. Oh, Mark busting open Cliff Cruz. But not, you know, while we work our hardest to ensure the wrestlers can be the best they can be, sometimes a wrestler just isn't ready for VGIW. And so they end up leaving us. Or into the turnbuckle here. But some of the times, they have, like in the case of Terry Durr, who looked to be having his career on the ropes when Kane Randleman left him and his tag team career seemed to almost be up in smoke. Sometimes a wrestler who might be on the chopping block has a second wind in him, and you would see that in Terry Durr, who is performing amazingly here tonight and will be returning to VGIW very shortly. I heard he's got his eyes set on the VGIW Bulldog Breed Championship to start himself off. Terry Durr's changed a lot in that time. Terry Durr, of course, still wants to win the VGIW Men's World Championship, but he's no longer trying to strap a rocket to his back. He knows he needs to pace himself if he wants to hold a long and successful career. So for Terry Durr, the Bulldog Breed Championship is first. Then it's the Intercontinental Championship. And then the World Championship. Terry Durr, one of the great athletes, part of one of the most athletic tag teams I've ever seen with Kane Randleman. Definitely someone to keep an eye on, in my opinion. Mark and Terry Durr, the fact that they are going so 50-50 here, that shows a lot of progress. When I've said that Mark is one of the greatest technical athletes in this... Whoa! Cliff Cruz there. Nice work there. But when I say that Mark is one of the greatest technical athletes in VGIW, the fact that Terry Durr is able to keep up with Mark, that shows a lot of progress. That's a good work. That's some good work there from Cliff Cruz. Cliff Cruz now, Irish whip. Cliff Cruz started VGIW when he debuted. He had just emerged from indie federations. He was an indie wrestler. He'd been doing well, and he wanted to escalate his career. He wanted to become a world champion. So he joined VGIW. He had some good times. Oh, look at this. Starting with VGIW as one of the beginning wrestlers. Whoa! Mark cracked. Look at that chick in his neck there, making sure that nothing was damaged there. But that was a hell of a landing. Cliff Cruz was a great wrestler, had some great matches with us in the first 5 years of VGIW. Oh, look at this. Terry Durr taking Cliff into the ropes. And now going over to Mark. Oh, but Mark looks like he might be gaining control here. Look at this. Oh, wrenching the arm there. Oh, good work by Mark. And look at this. A little too fast for Cliff. Mark is doing a good job here at being able to wrangle these two. Oh. Irish whip. And Mark tumbles. And Cliff Cruz is going to capitalize on that. Wrenching the arm. Oh, God, what a kick to the sternum. Nice work there. And a Northern Light suplex. Terry Durr's back up, though. And now, Cliff Cruz and Terry Durr grappling. And look at this big elbow drop. I'll always be fond of Cliff. You know, Cliff has had some hard times here in VGIW, but the fact that he's been here since the beginning means I'm always going to have some fondness for him. He's done a lot in his career. At first he was a cocky prick of a guy, but eventually he mellowed out, he matured, and his love of wrestling won out in the end. He has come a ways since then. Oh, Terry Durr there. Whoa, hit with a Russian leg sweep. Good work by Cliff Cruz. Mark, meanwhile, recovering on the sidelines. And boom, stretching the arm there. Now remember, the matches here tonight are a replication of what happened in the very first Training Center episode in commemoration of the 5 years that the VGIW channel has been around. Oh, whoa, there was a tap out from the Dragon Sleeper, but it was on the outside. Obviously, that won't count for anything. Well, I should remind everyone, wins and losses don't count in the Training Center. But still, like, Mark proving that he could end this match in an instant here. And Terry Durr, you know, he's matured and grown a lot in this time, but he's not going to take that slight against him here. Oh, Terry Durr entering the ring, Cliff Cruz leaving. Oh, there you see Mark throwing Cliff Cruz in. Terry Durr now going out. Mark is saying enough, everyone in the ring. Now lifting Terry Durr back to his feet. Oh, going off the cliff now. Mark is very good at crowd control here. But Cliff Cruz trying to fight back here. Oh, look at this. Taking Mark down. And now going for Terry Durr here. Look at this. Big backbreaker. Oh my god. Cliff Cruz. He's looking for a big shot here. Boom with the Claymore. Cliff Cruz. Claymore. 1, 2. No, Terry Durr with the kick out. And now, look at this. Going for the arm here. Terry Durr is likely dazed and confused, but still trying to fight on. But you can see Cliff Cruz taking advantage of the fact that Terry Durr is so dazed. Oh, look at that. Mark rushed over and Cliff was able to react in time. Very good work by Cliff Cruz. And now, able to work on Terry Durr. Mark's already up. Oh, look at that. Spear there. Taking down Cliff Cruz, and Terry Durr now in the corner. Oh, nice strike there. And Mark. Oh! Mark grabbing Terry Durr there. Look at that. Got his finisher locked in. And Terry taps out. Terry taps out. I can't blame him. He was hit with a litany of match-ending moves in that match. Terry took a lot of abuse there. Terry's come a long way. I've got to give him that. That's the point of the training center. Even when you lose, which, by the way, again, wins and losses don't count in the training center, but even when you lose, you learn a lot. That's the whole point, and that's why Terry Durr is still here. Losing, getting back up, dusting yourself off, learning what you have to, just so you can get back in that ring again and try and win. That's what you need to do. We've seen world champions lose here in our time here in the training center. That's the whole point, because you need to be at the best of your ability if you want to be on the VGIW channel. And that's why wrestlers like Mark will do their hardest to train Terry Durr to be world champion material, so that if he ever gets a chance to hold that belt, he will be worthy of holding the gold. Alright, we're on to the next match now. It's a women's match. Donna Schmidt versus Reina Vibora. Here we go. Now, Donna Schmidt done a lot for women's wrestling here in VGIW. Donna Schmidt, part of Team Virtual Shock with Ellis Savage. And let me tell you, they helped to bankroll the first ever women's only VGIW event. Oh my god! It was a big, big deal. And actually, we talk about Donna Schmidt's influence there with Virtual Shock. We've got to mention that Reina Vibora actually won the Women's World title match, currently VGIW's world champion. A big, big deal there. These two have had a massive impact. You got, between their 3 world title reigns, you got the current world champion, someone who, and then a person who influenced women's wrestling here in VGIW. These two are majorly influential here. Donna Schmidt wants to help women's wrestling continue to grow and continue to blossom. Now they've got to be careful of that count out though. Also, Donna Schmidt's husband, Trevor Schmidt, out here in support. Nice work with that fall-away slam. You can see there that Donna Schmidt was showing off that she could take that into a bridging pin. Of course, that's not going to matter because they were outside. But that was just Donna Schmidt showing off her abilities there. Back in at a count of 8 there. Given the fact that these two are former world champions, or in the case of Reina Vibora, a 2-time world champion, you know, this is a case where this match could swing either way. When these two collided, Reina Vibora was still new to VGIW. Oh, look at this. Up in the air. But Donna Schmidt with the reversal. Nice work there. This is a crazy matchup. And there's the kick out. Oh, man. Look at that armbar there. This is a crazy time right now. Oh, man. Donna Schmidt pacing around. Now, the first episode of the VGIW Training Center took place at the beginning of 2021. It's been nearly 3 years of the Training Center being shown on the VGIW channel. There's an Irish whip over the ropes. Good work there. Trevor Schmidt cheering Donna on. Donna going up to the top rope. She gained these risk-taking extreme abilities from her husband who had been helping her in the early goings as Donna was getting used to the ring. Oh man. Donna, before wrestling, was focused on helping her children. She still does that, of course, but now juggling that with being a wrestler. Trevor, who had been used to being a full-time wrestler, you know, in return, you know, these two now juggle the responsibilities of being a wrestler and being parents. It's crazy what the Schmidts are capable of doing. Two of the great wrestlers in their respective industries, and Trevor in hardcore wrestling and Donna in women's wrestling, whilst, you know, raising their children. That is incredibly impressive. Great work there with that spinning brainbuster. They've got to be careful of that count out though. They don't want to risk being counted out in this one, because the referee is not wasting any time here. Count of 9. They've got to get back in the ring right now. Oh, Reina there resetting the count there. Oh my god. That's a sign of respect I feel from Reina Vibora to reset the count here. Wanting to keep the fight going. Oh, there you see Donna fighting back here. Reina Vibora and Donna Schmidt. Look at this. Scoop slam. Whoa. Both of these wrestlers have very different abilities that have gotten them to that world title scene. Donna Schmidt has undeniably one of the biggest hearts in wrestling, and that's helped push her through. Meanwhile, Reina Vibora, one of the greatest luchadors in wrestling history. Oh, look at this. Back and forth right now. Nice arm drag. And now Reina Vibora. Moonsault, springboard moonsault, and now going for the pin. 1, 2. No, are you kidding me? And look at this. Oh my god, she was trying to finish it with the springboard swanton, but Donna dodged it. And Reina cannot be happy about that. Oh, but here we go, Reina Vibora. Gonna put it away with a top rope Spanish fly. 1, 2. Donna kicks out. And that's why Donna got to the world title picture. She's smart. She's resilient. And look at this. Again, springboard swanton, but Donna dodges again. Donna dodges again. And Trevor cheering on from the sidelines. This is the type of match that would main event. But this is a training center matchup now. Like, this is crazy that we're celebrating the training center and 5 years of VGIW with a match that would normally main event. That shows how much there's been such an evolution. 3rd time's the charm. Swanton Bomb connects. 2, 3. Reina Vibora wins. It shows you the evolution of these wrestlers and why the training center is here. The fact that Reina Vibora, when this match happened, nearly 3 years ago now, Reina Vibora was still new to VGIW. Now, a 2-time world champion. Times have changed. And now this would be main event in a VGIW episode. And that's why Donna Schmidt has pushed so hard to help progress women's wrestling. My God, what a matchup. Great work right there. That was great. Took 3 times for Reina to finally hit that Swanton Bomb as Donna refused to give up, kept dodging, but once it connected, it was game, set, match. And that's why Reina Vibora is one of the top wrestlers in women's wrestling right now. Alright, we're ready for the next match right now. Hardcore triple threat. We got the Monster, we got Venom the Lizard King, and we've got Trevor Schmidt. Because it's a special occasion, Trevor's actually gotten into his ring gear. Normally he has a different set of gear for being part of the training center, but you can see that he's ready to go here. Oh! Now, of course, when this happened nearly 3 years ago, oh God, the referee getting taken out of the equation there. Venom is, of course, a great wrestler for the great trainer for the GHK wrestlers, because he's so damn durable. We found that out when he took 2 sit-out tombstones from Rebellion and is still able to walk. And because of that, because of his hardy resilience, while he's a great test for any wrestler, he's particularly good for those who are looking to specialize in hardcore wrestling. Because he can take the worst that these wrestlers have to offer, and he'll come back the next day ready for more. But of course, the Lizard King wanting to give it his all here in this one. He's up against 2 former GHK World Champions who, in this point, are in a different position than they were in the past. For the Monster, maybe slightly similar. Monster wants to regain those accolades that he had before. Monster, a former world champion, has 2 big opportunities to regain the GHK World title. He's going to the GHK 8-man World League match, so he could regain the GHK World title there. And if not, he has a GHK Championship briefcase to go for the GHK World title again. So he's got 2 big opportunities, and he cannot afford to mess it up. Meanwhile, Trevor Schmidt, back then, was about to challenge Hubert Constantine for the GHK World title, which he would later go on to win. Now, a former GHK World Champion, Trevor Schmidt, of course, wants to keep his skills razor sharp, so that when he's done with Rebellion, which is his current goal, to get revenge on Rebellion for what he did to not only him, but to his wife, Trevor Schmidt is undoubtedly going to want to try to become a 2-time GHK World Champion. Oh, good work there by Trevor Schmidt, taking down the Monster. And now going for Venom. This is the thing, Trevor is so wild, so full of energy, that he can take on 2 wrestlers at once. It's why he was such a game changer back in the day when he became GHK World Champion. Big springboard moonsault. So much has happened in 5 years. It's genuinely shocking how much has happened in that time. We got so many of the wrestlers still. There's so many wrestlers that have seen a good chunk of that. The evolution, though, has been crazy. There we go. Monster being thrown to the outside. Trevor going to follow them out now. They've got to get back in the ring if they want to end this. And the Monster being brought back to his feet now. Oh, those strikes. And the Monster now leaning against the barricade for support. Trevor Schmidt. Look at that. Leaning the Monster against the barricade while the vet... Oh, Oh, big boot there, while Venom, the Lizard King, grabs a steel chair right across the back of the head. God. And then across Trevor. The monster's back up. Oh, punching away the chair. Throwing Venom aside. Now the monster grabbing hold of Trevor Schmidt here. Oh no. Gotta be careful. Oh my god. Boom! Oh, inverted DDT on the chair. And now Venom back in the ring. Oh, good grief. Big knee strike there. Trevor getting back in with Venom. Into the corner. Look at this. Boom! The snap of that enziguri from Trevor Schmidt. And now the monster bringing in a kendo stick. Oh, look at this. Boom! Across the head. Again, repeatedly bringing down that kendo stick. Oh, Trevor Schmidt with the knee strike. And now look at this. Oh, the enziguri! And from the monster, that is a knockout blow. Trevor's got to get in there. 1, 2, and there you see Trevor stopping the monster from taking this away. That nearly ended up being the end of this one. Snake Eyes, good work by the monster. Monster beating his chest. Oh, God! Think about that, the monster is 7 feet tall. One of the most athletic 7-footers I've ever seen. And that makes him very unique a threat. Oh, there's a steel chair in the hands of the Lizard King. Oh, the monster's been busted over by Trevor Schmidt. And there you see Trevor disarming Venom there. Nice headbutt though. That's a hard skull on Venom. Here we go, taking the Lizard King into the corner. And throwing him to the side there. Trevor and the monster locking horns. Flatliner. All back on his feet. Nice work there. Grappling. Oh my god. And again. And now the Lizard King with a snapmare against the ropes. Boom with the boot to the face. Monster's getting back to his feet right away. But he's gone right into the trap. Oh, what a DDT. This is not looking good for the monster. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy shit, how did he do that? Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The monster wins. And for the monster who has 2 major opportunities, that's a very promising sign for the monster. The monster has 2 major opportunities for the GHK World title. He has been growing a lot in this time. He was already one of the top wrestlers, but it looked like he was going to fade into irrelevancy. Looks like that might not be the case anymore. Congratulations to the monster on an enormous win here. I mean, it's not going to matter in the record books, but still, has shown a lot of growth on the monster, who looks to return to prominence in GHK. The monster trying to conserve what little energy he has left. He must be exhausted after a flurry of offense that happened in that match. He's got to get ready because at World League 4, there's going to be an 8-man GHK World title match that he's going to be taking part in. That is going to be a big, big deal. Alright, here we go. Time for the next match. It's a battle of the Monroes. Now, in the original, we had just Ms. Joyce Monroe and Helen Monroe battling it out. But now, Amber Monroe joining it up to shake things up here. Now that she's in the VGIW roster, Ms. Joyce Monroe obviously wants to also help Amber Monroe live up to the Monroe family name, an influential force here in women's wrestling. Ms. Joyce Monroe helped out with the Virtual Shock event. Oh, good work there. Yeah, of course, VGIW a major help as well, but if we were to give names, it would be Donna Schmidt, Ellis Savage, and Miss Joyce Monroe helping to make the Virtual Shock event a thing. Oh! helping with women's wrestling. Oh man, now Miss Joyce Monroe helping out her granddaughters, Helen Monroe and Amber Monroe, to be the best that they can be and potentially become the next VGIW Women's World Champions. At the same time, Miss Joyce Monroe got to be trying to keep her own skills razor sharp, because Miss Joyce Monroe holds the VGIW Women's Championship briefcase, meaning that at any point Miss Joyce Monroe can challenge for the Women's World title. That's a big, big deal. Oh, look at this. Big suplex right there. The Monroes have done a lot here in VGIW to, to make major changes. Of course, you got to look at Miss Joyce Monroe, a multi-time TTW Ladies Champion. You got to look at Helen Monroe, the youngest member of the VGIW Women's roster, and Amber Monroe, the first VGIW transgender women's wrestler. It's incredible. Like, the Monroe family have done a lot, and then of course even on the male side you've got Boris Monroe, Amber and Helen's father, who is a trainer here at the training center. There's a lot that has just there's a lot of stuff that the Monroes do for VGIW. It's a legacy. It is straight up a legacy. Oh, Amber Monroe, nice work there. Going for a pin now, but Helen rushes in. Oh, look at that, exchanging blows. Helen Monroe now going for a suplex. Up in the air, holding her up. Good work. Look at that from Helen, showing off. And Miss Joyce Monroe in disbelief. I don't think she expected Helen to be able to do that. And there's a snap suplex from Helen Monroe. Oh, going for the arm there. Twisting and taking Miss Joyce Monroe down. Oh, that's dirty there, but I've no doubt that Miss Joyce Monroe taught her that. Oh, going for a pin here. One. Just a one count though. Miss Joyce Monroe still in the match. Oh, here we go. Lifting up Amber Monroe onto her shoulders. Go for snake eyes. Ooh. Going to take Amber Monroe out for a little bit while she focuses on Miss Joyce Monroe. Well, it was only a little bit for sure there. Slightly less time than I expected. Amber Monroe's already on her feet. And look at this. Amber Monroe with a German suplex into a pin. One. Only a one count. Helen Monroe still ready to fight here. Amber Monroe with the shots, with the blows. Look at this. Oh, caught there by Helen Monroe. Boom! Lights out. Good work there by Helen Monroe. Doing very well right now. She picks up the legs of Amber Monroe here in this one. Bringing Amber back to her feet. Miss Joyce Monroe's back in the match. Oh, look at this. It's a brawl right now. Amber Monroe trying to divide and conquer right now. Oh, but Helen with that takedown. And now going for Miss Joyce Monroe. Boom, with a strike there. Oh, Joyce and Helen back and forth right now. Look at this. Into the ropes now. Oh, look at this. Nice work there by Amber Monroe. Neck breaker. And going, whoa, snapping the neck. Helen Monroe, nice kick there, but Amber fighting back. And boom! Driven down. But Helen's getting back up. Right now, Amber, though, focusing on Joyce. And now, oh, look at this. Helen with a flurry of offense. Oh, look at this. Oh, Amber's in trouble. Between a rock and a hard place right now. Boom with a rib breaker. Joyce Monroe celebrating, but she's got to worry about her other granddaughter. Into the corner now. Big chest chop. And again. Look at this. Oh, face first into the turnbuckle. And now, oh my God. Using Miss Joyce Monroe's finisher on Miss Joyce Monroe. 1, 2. Amber. Oh, breaking it up at 2.9. An inverted suplex. Good work there by Amber Monroe. Joyce Monroe returning to her feet here. My God, this has been a close one. Oh, nice work there. Oh, but look at this with Joyce Monroe. Oh, no, that's nasty. That is nasty. On the part of Miss Joyce Monroe. Northern Light suplex. Good work right there. Going for a pin now. 1, 2. Oh my God, Miss Joyce Monroe kicks out. And now, oh, look at this. Going for a headbutt. Boom, taking down Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Deadlift German. No! Miss Joyce Monroe slips free. Miss Joyce Monroe may be by far the oldest wrestler on the women's roster, but she is so incredibly smart. Those decades of experience have helped her out in a major way. Oh, Amber Monroe saving Miss Joyce Monroe though. Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh, Amber taking the side of the ring. Drop kick. Oh, falling onto Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh no! Miss Joyce Monroe. This match may not count for anything, but Miss Joyce Monroe is going to give the full wrestling experience, including disrespect apparently. Going for the leg. Oh, this is Miss Joyce Monroe. Like, not holding anything back. That's what we want. Even if you're not a full-time trainer, if you're going to train wrestlers, you've got to give the full experience. You can't hold anything back because we want these wrestlers ready for when it really matters. Because if we give them kid gloves now, they're not going to be ready for when it's time for them to fight for the world title. Helen and Amber both new to wrestling. We can't afford them to think that it's some walk in the park. Oh, Helen getting back into the ring with Amber. Oh, trying to go for a super kick, but it was blocked there by Amber Monroe. Northern Light suplex. Miss Joyce Monroe looking under the ring for a weapon. Oh my God, a crossface there by Amber Monroe. There's a chair in the ring. That's not... I mean, you can't be disqualified in this triple threat match, but that's not allowed. That's Miss Joyce Monroe taking advantage right now. Oh, look at this. Going down on the arm. Good work there by Amber Monroe. Bringing Helen back to her feet now. And up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Helen with a roll-up 1. Only a 1 count. Amber Monroe was able to kick out. But a super kick. Draping over. But a rope break. It's not an intentional one. Amber Monroe's flat out unconscious. That would have been a free count. I'm almost certain of it. But Amber Monroe, her feet were under the ropes. The ref has to call it as such. And now look at this, Joyce and Helen going at it. Big back breaker. Helen rolling out of the ring. Joyce now going to be able to focus on Amber here. Look at this. Going for a stump puller. Still too close to the ropes though. They've not pulled Amber away. Now Miss Joyce Monroe finally pulling Amber away. I don't think Miss Joyce Monroe realised why Helen was unable to finish the match. Oh, and Amber now. Oh my God! That was definitely unintentional. I don't think Amber intended to have Miss Joyce Monroe go into the chair. But now, intending this, the knockout blow. Oh, in comes Helen Monroe now. This has been a crazy matchup. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, kick out. Helen Monroe, oh, raking the eyes. Amber Monroe still fighting back. Taking Amber into the ropes there. Oh, look at this. Snapmare. I mean, neck suplex. Sorry. My God, that was off. Oh, raking the eyes again. Helen really is learning some tricks from Joyce here. Oh, big punch there. And now look at this. Go for a drop kick. Taking Amber Monroe down. And now what's Helen thinking? Helen watching on, rolling to the outside as Amber gets to her feet. Helen with the beatdown, back and forth. Oh, picking up Helen, driving her down. Good work there. And now Miss Joyce Monroe back on her feet as well. Oh, man. Miss Joyce Monroe making her way over to battle with her granddaughters, though she looks apprehensive. I think Miss Joyce Monroe is exhausted, yet her granddaughters, obviously so young, are still so full of energy here. But Miss Joyce Monroe saying, "Let me help." Look at that. That's a tactical move by Miss Joyce Monroe, of course, but that is great right there. Look at that. Going for the shoulder claw now. Miss Joyce Monroe has been able to use this to gain an... Oh, I was about to say gain an advantage, but Helen's... Oh my god. Helen Monroe quickly turning things back in her favour. Oh, smacking into the side of the ring. And now look at this inverted suplex on the outside. Irish whip into the steel steps. Good lord. Now Amber and Helen both rising back to their feet here to keep the fight going. Oh, nice elbow to the midsection. Here we go. Oh, this is a huge brawl right now. Both Amber sending both Joyce and Helen back into the ring here. Oh, nice work there. Now Amber Monroe rising to her feet, but Miss Joyce Monroe ready to go a step beyond here. All clashing. Amber Monroe takes control. And you see some trash talk there from Helen Monroe to her grandmother. Oh, good work. Snake eyes by Amber. Stomping away. Oh, Amber building up a head full of steam. Good work there with that knee. Good work. Stomping, kicking away. Oh, nice work there. German suplex and Helen is laid out. And now, oh, look at this. The finisher. Amber Monroe hitting a finisher. Unfortunately for Amber, Miss Joyce Monroe is back in the ring. And they're breaking up the pin before it can really begin. Amber Monroe now has to deal with her grandmother. And right now, Miss Joyce Monroe getting the upper hand here. Look at this. Positioning herself that smart. Oh my god. Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh, right on that steel chair. That was very impressive by Miss Joyce Monroe. Though that's also incredibly impressive from Helen Monroe. Nice work there. Back and forth right now. Into the corner. Helen Monroe, what's she thinking? Boom with that punch in the face. And Miss Joyce Monroe staggered. Irish whip. Into the other corner now. Oh, again. Going to hit Miss Joyce Monroe with her own move. Oh my god. Right into the chest. Pinfall now. 1, 2. Oh, and Amber barely breaks it up in time. Helen now going with the clothesline. Short arm clothesline. Good work there. Dragging Amber Monroe away from the ropes. Going for the pin. Nope. Oh, speaking of a pin. Small package. As Joyce Monroe nearly didn't catch it. Oh my god. Amber Monroe now going for a finish on Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh, laying out her grandmother. Going for the pin, but Helen is here now. Amber Monroe ready to take it out a single competitor. Can't seem to deal with a triple threat match yet. 1, 2, 3, but Helen has. Well done to Helen Monroe. Amber Monroe, in my opinion, seems more than ready to take on opponents in a one-on-one match. Could have taken out both Miss Joyce Monroe and Helen Monroe, as we saw there, but in a triple threat match where a third opponent can disrupt those plans, Amber Monroe seems to struggle a little bit. Good lord! And Helen Monroe, who's been here in VGIW for longer, has since adapted and was able to pull out with the win there. Helen and Rose learned a lot in her time here. We assume that Amber will almost certainly catch up eventually. With that, still brand new to VGIW. But man, the Monroes continuing to grow, continuing to be a huge force here in women's wrestling. The fact that both Helen and Amber are already as good as they are, despite their young age, despite how new they are to professional wrestling, that's incredibly, incredibly impressive. Alright, we're moving on to the next match now. It's between Gabriel Walker, returning to us for one night only from Canadian Destroyer Promotions to take on Hercule Slaughter. Hercule Slaughter, one of the many wrestlers that's appearing in the GHK World title match. I think that's why Gabriel has chosen to return here tonight. I know Gabriel has some ill feelings towards VGIW, but Gabriel Walker maybe see some kinship in Hercule Slaughter. Hercule Slaughter is a workhorse, someone who focuses on both strength, speed, agility, just tries to become a full package for GHK. I feel like Gabriel Walker sees a little bit of that in himself. In Hercule there. Gabriel tried to become all of that for VGIW. Didn't work out in the end. But now Gabriel, the top player in Canadian Destroyer Promotions right now. Oh, nice shot there. Oh, Enziguri. Hercule now, look at this. Oh, DDT. Now if Hercule can beat Gabriel Walker... Now, Gabriel Walker, a Canadian champion, not a world champion, I should preface that, but he's still the top wrestler in Canadian Destroyer Promotions. If Hercule can win tonight, while it won't matter in the record books, it'll still be a sign that Hercule has really risen up the ranks. With Gabriel Walker, the same is true ultimately here. Leaving VGIW to go to Canadian Destroyer Promotions, he wants to prove that he has more than improved since he left. Oh, man. Gabriel Walker was perfectly happy being a trainer in the sense that he enjoyed helping other wrestlers. I imagine when he retires, he'll want to become a trainer again just so he can continue being in the ring. But right now, while he's still a young wrestler, and keep in mind that 5 years ago, he had only, similar to Cliff Cruz, he had only just stopped being an indie wrestler. He's going to want to try and make the most of his career. He's still got a long career ahead of him. Oh, look at this now. Go for a fisherman suplex. No, a brainbuster! Even worse! A brainbuster's like a suplex, but you land directly on your head and neck. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Hercule looking to the outside, looking for a weapon. This is an Extreme Rules match. This is a hardcore match. So, because Hercule, of course, a GHK wrestler. So we're playing by GHK rules here. Oh my god, right on the kendo stick. I think that kendo stick just got sent flying there from that impact. But Hercule immediately kicking out. That was a brutal shot, but the GHK wrestlers are used to it. Gabriel looking for the next awful weapon to bring out. That's a baseball bat. And immediately disarming. I think Hercule realizes that could be a lot worse than the kendo stick. And so that's why he's now got it. Oh god, right across the skull. And now across the legs, repeatedly smashing the legs in. Oh, nice work there. Back and forth here. Oh, wait a minute, grabbing the legs. Oh, dropping on the head. Going for the arm now. Hercule Slaughter in trouble. This is a crazy match right now. Two great athletes going at it. Over the ropes now. And now Hercule Slaughter rising to his feet. Oh, rolling out. Oh, look at this though. DDT. Oh, Gabriel catching the leg. Nice work there. Oh, Hercule. Keeping pace there. This is crazy. What a match. These two are doing everything they can to keep pace with each other. Only a 1 count. And now, Hercule going to the outside again to look for another weapon. Gabriel's already rising to his feet. That's a table. Whoa! I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to use it. I don't know if he's going to be able to have the time to set it up, but he did get to thrust it into the head of Gabriel Walker. Gabriel Walker, one of the people who was around since day one of VGIW. Oh, man! Like Cliff Cruz, he was one of those independent hirings. And he has come a long way since then. That's why he was picked to be a trainer for the training centre back in the day, nearly 3 years ago. Because he was good, he just wasn't he wasn't able to reach those heights in the ring. There was worries that he would never reach that world title rank. And Gabriel Walker, while he was happy to help train the next breed of wrestlers, he considered himself, he knew he could do better than that. That's why he chose to go for Canadian Destroy Promotions, and he's so far doing very well for himself. Fighting the likes of Masashi Watanabe and Magnum Joseph Mann, he's doing very well for himself. Oh, Hercule grabbing the baseball bat right across the skull. And again. Oh, God, right to the midsection with that one. But Gabriel bouncing back there. Nice work. Disarming Hercule Slaughter. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Massive struggle there. And boom, backdrop. That table made for a harder landing, I feel. Big elbow right to the head there. Gabriel Walker taking Hercule Slaughter back into the ring. Grabbing the baseball bat, rushing back in. Oh, disarming Gabriel as soon as he gets back in. DDT onto the baseball bat. Okay, he's out. He is out. Oh, Hercule's not sure though. There we go. Pinfall. 1, 2. No! Gabriel kicks out. I've got to remind myself, this isn't the Gabriel that I've been used to at VGIW, who was good, but not quite yet great. This is a new Gabriel Walker. Oh! Look at that. This isn't just the good Gabriel Walker that would help flourish wrestlers to be great. This is a great in himself Gabriel, fighting Hercule Slaughter here. It's not going to be easy to take him out. Oh, back and forth here. Look at this. Standing Spanish fly. Oh, he's calling. He's calling for Gabriel. Going for the arm now. Oh, driving down onto the arm. And Gabriel now getting back to his feet. Oh, trying to go for there. But Hercule was able to reverse it. Stiff kick to the back. Good work there. Stomping and kicking away. Gabriel has no real answer at the moment. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. No! Gabriel kicks out. Good lord. These wrestlers have been going crazy. Standing shooting star, but caught by Gabriel Walker. And now Gabriel grabbing the arm. You got to think about both of these wrestlers have progressed to potentially the top of their respective promotions. Oh, Gabriel is the top wrestler in Canadian Destroy Promotions, the Canadian champion. And meanwhile, Hercule Slaughter is on the cusp of being a world champion. Oh my God! I'd say they're on roughly equal footing here. So these two have gone such a ways. My God, narrowly missing. Colliding with that sledgehammer in a very nasty way there. Oh, there's that kendo stick. Gabriel's getting back in the ring. Hercule going to join in. Oh, right across the face. But Gabriel snatching it off and slamming it into the midsection there. Good work. Oh, repeatedly, and the kendo stick snaps in the process. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. No! Hercule kicks out. You can see. Oh, wait a minute. Gabriel. Oh my God, what's he looking for? Oh, the front flip DDT. And Gabriel isn't waiting around. My goodness. Going for the pedigree. Driven down. Okay, that's it. That's it. It's over. Gabriel Walker. 1, 2, 3. Gabriel Walker wins. That is very impressive on the part of Gabriel Walker. While wins and losses don't matter here, Gabriel Walker is coming here to send a message. Now, he will be appearing one more time here at VGIW. He's going to be in the VGIW 5th anniversary episode to once again fight Theodore Cornwall. It's going to be another GHK wrestler because Theodore owns GHK. He runs GHK. So that is very impressive on the part of Gabriel Walker. He's really sending a message here. He's beaten a world title contender, and he's on track to beat the person who runs GHK. That is crazy. I always knew Gabriel had it in him. But Gabriel is coming out here with a message here. He is coming out here with something to prove. While wins and losses may not matter here in the training centre, I don't think that matters to Gabriel Walker. Started off here as a trainer, but proving that he is one of the best on the channel. Now, while normally that would be our main event, today we're doing a VGIW first. We're having a dual rampage where we get some of the influential people in the wrestling business. We got the 5 men's trainers, or at least the 5 that started us off. Of course, Gabriel's spot is now vacant, but right now Gabriel Walker here today in this battle royal on the left there, taking on Dennis Finch, the Lizard King Venom, Boris Monroe, and Mark. Meanwhile, on the right side, we have women's trainer Debbie Rivera and 3 influential women. We've got Team Virtual Shock in Donna Schmidt and Ellis Savage, as well as the First Lady of Women's Wrestling. We've got Ms. Joyce Monroe. Now, this is about royal over the top rope. Both feet touch the floor. Donna Schmidt. Oh, nice work there. Meanwhile, the Lizard King is looking a bit precarious. Oh, a stunner there from Donna Schmidt. Good work there. This is a first for the VGIW channel. Bit experimental, as we have 2 matches going on at once, which is why the other match is taking place in the VGIW arena right now. Look at this. Nice takedown there. Oh, Gabriel Walker has been eliminated from the looks of things, or at least he's off screen, I'm not sure. The Lizard King punch! Oh man. If Gabriel's been eliminated, I genuinely didn't even realise. Oh, the chiropractor from Ellis Savage. Boris is out! Boris is out! Good work there by Dennis Finch. Dennis Finch, a now retired wrestler, giving everything he's got here. I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to keep track of 2 matches at once. So far, not elimination in the women's match yet. Nice work there from the Lizard King. Going after Dennis Finch there. Oh, Ellis Savage and Donna Schmidt, Team Virtual Shock going after each other. Oh, they got the ball rolling on the first ever women's only VGIW event. Nice reverse DDT from Dennis Finch. Mark bringing Venom back up to his feet here. Oh, now look at this big backbreaker. And now lifting Mark up. Reverse DDT. So far, no one eliminated on the women's side. Gabriel Walker got eliminated quickly from the looks of things. And of course, we've seen the elimination of Boris Monroe. There's Joyce Monroe on the meanwhile, still in the match on the women's side. Although maybe not for long, based on what Debbie Rivera's trying to do here. Mark hit with the snake eyes. Oh, and there's Joyce Monroe clinging on for dear life right now. Oh, staying in the match. Oh, good work right there. Oh my god, the strength of Dennis Finch. Maybe semi-retired, but oh my god, he's still about to deliver a burning hammer. That's why he's still in. Because out of all the wrestlers that are training right now, Dennis Finch is a wrestler. Like, he's not a technical martial artist like Mark. He's not a durable punching bag like Venom. He's not one of the hardest hitters like Boris Monroe with MMA skills. Dennis Finch is a wrestler through and through. That's why these wrestlers all deliver something different. That's what we look for. We don't want just 5 wrestlers who can wrestle really well. Obviously, 5 wrestlers who can wrestle really well is good and all, but we need wrestlers who are really good at what they do. We need 5 athletes who can train in all aspects. Dennis Finch has been eliminated. Ellis Savage has been eliminated. We need athletes that can spread across a wide variety of offense. Right now in the men's side, we have just Mark and the Lizard King Venom. Meanwhile, on the women's side, we have Miss Joyce Monroe, Debbie Rivera, and Donna Schmidt. Oh, look at this, taking the Lizard King over to the ropes. Backing up for a clothesline. And Mark wins. Mark wins. Mark wins. We've got one side already over. Debbie Rivera with a top rope Hurricane Rana. My goodness. Look at this. Donna Schmidt against the ropes now. Oh, Hurricane Rana over the ropes. Debbie Rivera just eliminated Donna Schmidt. Team Virtual Shocker out. Congratulations to Mark on another successful win there. Bleeding there. I don't know what caused that. Might have been the Lizard King punch. Meanwhile, we got Ms. Joyce Monroe, the lady of Intense Wrestling, taking on Debbie Rivera. Debbie Rivera, of course, the first women's trainer of VGIW. Meanwhile, Ms. Joyce Monroe with decades of experience. These are two very capable athletes. Oh, look at this thing, Debbie Rivera. Looking to try and lift her over the ropes. Can she do it? Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, Debbie Rivera pushing away Ms. Joyce Monroe, fighting back. Well, this is looking to be a tough one here. Oh, going for the leg. Good work by Ms. Joyce Monroe. Oh, that's one of her finishers. That's one of her finishers, Ms. Joyce Monroe. If this was a normal match, she might be able to put Debbie Rivera away right here. But I think in this case, Ms. Joyce Monroe is just trying to wear Debbie down to get her over the ropes. Ms. Joyce Monroe has been doing this for a very long time. She knows what she's doing. Irish whip into the corner now. Oh, but Debbie's fighting back. Debbie's fighting back now. Nice uppercut there. And look at this. Whoa, with a knee to the face. Bringing Ms. Joyce Monroe back to her feet. Big drop kick. And now once again to her feet. Oh, bringing her over to the ropes. Look at this. Ms. Joyce Monroe may be in trouble. Oh, and she's out. Debbie Rivera wins. That's a dual win for the trainers of the training center. Good thing, seeing as we're celebrating, the training center in this episode of the, celebrating 5 years of VGIW. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different than our regular training center episodes. Check out the other ones if you want a good idea on what they're normally like. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like on this video. Lots of wrestling content coming on the channel all the time. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos on the channel. Like I said, there's lots of wrestling content coming to the channel right now. VGIW, GHK, Terrific Texas Wrestling, Canadian Destroyer Promotions, Kitsune Kingdom will be coming soon. Lots to come, lots to enjoy, and of course the big events. Share this video around to get more eyes on the channel. We're nearly at 200 subscribers. Thank you all for the support, and we'll see you next time.